Today we're doing it all live, and today the special guest is the fantastic and fiery, this is a Subaru Trailseeker. Check it out.
Get back in.
Now, Tony's going to show you on the exterior what really caught his eye when he first saw this vehicle. Tell us about it, Tony. What's your first impression?
First and foremost, if you look at the exterior design, you can see that it's got some really bold and uncharacteristically Subaru, because it looks different, it responds different, it drives different, but when you look at the aerodynamics, then it's got high ground clearance, which means you can do a lot of things. But what really got me, Woody, is that they can only see the front, and the front design speaks for itself. But when you guys get a side view, you're going to see that this is a wagon, an EV wagon that kicks butt. We'll talk about performance in a minute. What's your first impression, Woody?
Well, I absolutely really loved it. I love the dynamic blue color on it, for one. But that design, like you said, it really is very, very bold. I love that combination of the dark, that pretty blue, but also that black accent. That always does so much more for a vehicle, I think, when you've got contrast. I'm always looking at design from that standpoint. But I also really enjoyed and loved the stack lighting. And I'm going to talk about that.
Talk that way.
If you can see it right here, there is if you show it to me, he's going to be my Vanna right now. So if you can look at it on this side, Tony, I think it's easier to see. Yeah, it's a double row. It goes horizontally. And there are 3 lights on the top and 3 on the bottom. Then, of course, you also have your lower light, headlight, and your fog lights. Really, really dynamic right there.
Well, I got the model for her.
Yes, you did. You did
Woody,
a good job.
yes, thank you very much.
Okay.
Will you show them the side view?
Absolutely.
Let's go on around there. I'll follow her, and you'll show us how this is actually a wagon, and describe it for us.
All right. Here we go. So I just want to bring note to something on the exterior, because we didn't talk about that at all. We just really focused on the front. But on the side, if you can see, it's got very, very heavy cladding. And all that means is that this is an outdoor, rugged kind of vehicle. You can do a lot with it, but certainly you can take it outside and have fun because of all that heavy cladding along the side. That gives it some of that really heavy, sporty element, and lets you know that you can just go have fun. Of course, it is an electric vehicle.
Talk this way.
It is an electric vehicle, and this is not popping open. Here we go. So here is our charger port right here. This is a sweet spot for Subaru and a brand new entry into the market for them. And I'm super excited for them because I think that it really has some dynamic elements that I'm enjoying. I certainly enjoyed the drive. We'll talk about that later. But looking at the side view, that really nice rail rack up here on the top, roof rail that's going to be able to carry whatever you want to carry with you outdoors. Lots of combinations of coloring, and there are a lot of lights on this and a lot of cameras. I'm just floored by that full view. Darkening here in the front, but it gets darker as you go towards the back. That's always kind of cool and makes it much more private. But if you can look on the side, you can see these lines, and here, these belt lines that go up and swoop around and come down and lower down here on the bottom end of it. This is all indicative of that aerodynamic, and it makes it super fast. And the side of the fact that, of course, that it is an electric vehicle, so it has that really exotic, that really electrical burst that when you put your foot on the gas, it goes. Well, let's come on down to the back. Again, the big wheels, big, heavy cladding again. We're gonna go mudding, I think, right? We're gonna try that. And as we come here, we have our spoiler on the top. Nice right here. And along the side here, look at that swoop lighting. And it runs all the way around to the back. Now, Tony, come on over and let's show us how the rear works.
All right. So we're switching places, guys. And so we're actually going to look at this rear area. And the design is important, but the functionality is as important. So I'm going to hit this button here, and here we go. It comes up. All right. And I can sit inside here. There we go. There you go. Now, I like it, but the magic is in the cargo space. So not only does it look good, all right, not only does it look good, but the cargo space is here. All right, you got your protected area, your cargo area here. I'm gonna go around here and drop the seat so you can actually see the length.
Actually, you don't have to drop the seat from inside. There are 2 places, guys, where you can drop the seat on this. One right here in the back, very, very convenient, right here. I'm hoping you can see that.
Let me get it.
And there it goes. And we'll do the other side, Tony.
Sure. All right, so I'm going to aim it. Aim it there. All right, so I'm going to pull this button, and let's see what happens.
There she goes.
Bingo. All right, now we can see the space right here, guys and girls.
And it is a lot of space. Wow. When we take this out, I won't do that right now, but we could take this out all the way back. Really, really, wow. A lot of space. I can't imagine what else you want to carry.
All right, so Woody.
Yes.
We've looked at the exterior, the side, the front side, and now the back. Why don't you take us on a tour of the interior? Let's go to the driver passenger area and look at that. Let's go, guys. We'll follow Woody.
All right.
You lead the way. I'll take it. Now this gets good because they did something different again, and Woody's going to show you exactly how it works. All right, the Subaru Trailseeker. All right.
Now, the first thing you notice when you get on the inside, look at that. They've done something different with the steering wheel just to start with. But what really catches your eye is this big, this is a 14-inch screen right here, which is probably it is the largest screen that Subaru has used in their vehicles. Really, really big. Everything is very, very dynamic, easy to use, easy to activate. It has so much information, your music, all of it. And that's just gorgeous. Also, we have a nice floating console right here in the center. You've got double charging pads. Of course, you have your driving mode as well, and we'll talk about that. And this is a floating console. So what that means is at the bottom, it's open. See? On both sides. So you can use that, ladies, for your storage, for your handbag, for things that you want to put away. And also, right here in your armrest and your storage bin in the center, you have double access. You can access it from the driver's side, and you can also access it from the passenger side. So everybody gets equal use. Loving that. Lots of back, lots of space, headroom, and knee room and all that. And guys, while we're inside here, know that is a Harman Kardon sound system, which I absolutely love. Gotta have great sound. Now let's go check out the back. Now this is the back seat. As you saw, we released the back seat. If you can come around this way, Tony. We released the back seat in the rear. Okay, I'm gonna slide over so I don't knock myself out. But you can also release it just from the back seat by simply releasing this button right here at the top. A little bit more. Bring your angle over here a little bit, Tony. There you go, a little bit more. Just pop that and it goes right down. So you don't have to go to the back to release it. You've got dual entrance. Loving that.
All right, guys, so we're going to kind of get ready to wrap up, but there are a few more intricate details and surprises this vehicle has. But you mentioned performance earlier. We left the back up there. It looks like a tail wing on an F1, an F1 car. But let me go ahead and get in here so we can wrap it up.
Okay.
All right, performance-wise, all right, horsepower like crazy, really fast, acceleration like most EVs is there. But this one has a little extra spice on it. 0 to 60 in about 4.4 seconds. That makes it quite quick. And if you look at this front, you'll see again that the aerodynamics is right there. I'm going to bring the camera out so you can see it a little more. Woody, if you can close the back. All right, so we can see that design a little more. Woody, show them the front design one more time and how the aerodynamics, walk over there and show them how the aerodynamic flows over the hood. All right, so Woody's showing you how that air flows over the hood, and EVs don't have to fight with an engine underneath there. There's a battery underneath there, but not a big engine. So what she's showing you is how that air flows right over the hood and giving it a lot more oomph. So I like the performance. It's great handling. It is a Subaru, so you're going to get all those accents and features and benefits that Subaru brings to the table, but it's absolutely nice. What's it cost? You remember? This baby, about 43?
I'm not 100% sure. We'll check on that for you, but know that it is a new entry in the marketplace. Right. We wanted to bring it to you guys as soon as we got it, and we're one of the first people to get it. So check it out. Go online and learn some more.
Back up and show me a little more. There we go. That's it. All right, that is the Subaru. Let me get Woody in the picture here. So we both.
I'm doing my Vanna
We
moment.
all. That's the Subaru Trailseeker 2026. I see some folks with some comments.
And it's all EV, guys.
Be sure.
Gas prices are bad
It's
right
an
now.
EV.
Well,
There we
nothing to
go.
laugh about. Nothing to laugh about.
Thank you guys for joining us. We're out, guys. See you next episode next week. We may have a few more, but on Thursdays we're right here live, coming from Florida.
All right.
Beautiful. All right. See you next time. Stay positive. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Bam. It won't stop. It won't stop. There we go.